Hi guys, it's Taylor, your local neighborhood witch, here to tell you about some misconceptions you might have about my religion, which is Wicca. Today's lesson is about witchcraft, which is Witch 101. Rule number 1 of being a witch is you have to love all different kinds of animals completely unconditionally and try to save as many as possible.
Happiness hit her like a train on a track, coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back. She hid around corners and she hid under beds. She killed it with kisses, and from it she fled. With every bubble she sank with a drink and washed it away down the kitchen sink. The dog days are over, the dog days are done. The horses are coming, so you better run. Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave all your love and your longing behind. You can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dog days are over, the dog days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come. Except everything you had and what was left happiness, I hit her like a bullet in the back. Struck my heart, great heights, by someone who should have known better. The dog days are over, the dog days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come. Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave all your love and your longing behind. You can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dog days are over, the dog days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come.
Number 2, you must have a major obsession with candles. Black, white, fake, you name it. If it's got a candle in the title, you've gotta have it.
The flavor. I could literally make candles out of every single one of these.
Number 3, do unnecessary crafting things to waste time. You should actually be doing something important like homework or being social. Pro life tip, definitely always keep your pickle jars or any sort of glass jar because you can use them as planters. Just grab some rocks, a bag of potting soil, and a shit ton of seeds. So to make a planter out of a pickle jar, you're going to take your jar with some rocks, and it's going to make a lot of noise. So I wouldn't suggest doing this at late at night because people would probably be kind of upset about that. Just got some rocks lying around, throw those on the bottom. Life's good, you know, just enough because you want there to be a place for all of your soil and water to go down. Then you're going to take your bag of soil. Everything's on sale, so I went to Walmart because life is good. You're just going to take your spoon because we don't have trowels up in here because I'm broke and I wasn't going to buy a trowel just for this video because I don't use them. And you're just going to add some to this wonderful jar. And through the magic of editing, it's filled! Yay! Make sure you leave a little bit at the top so the plants have room to grow. And life is good. In there I have put just some lavender because lavender's of course really hard to grow. So this I'm going to add some sand to later. And that's great. So literally as no one has ever asked me this, but for the sake of this video we're going to pretend that people have asked me, do you own a cauldron? And of course I do. What else am I going to burn things in? It's little. It's only about as big as my hand. But sometimes you gotta start a fire. So, you know, you can't really start one in your room unless you have a cauldron. So that's a good thing to have. But Taylor, why do you have a cauldron? So I could start fires. But why would you start fires? Because I get bored and I'm a pyromaniac. Now, because this is cast iron, like actual cast iron, it's still very hot. Like that little amount of fire is going to make it very hot to move. So we're just going to move it over there. And while we're waiting for that to cool, we're going to light something else on fire. So remember earlier when we were at the thrift shop? Yep, this is one of the things I picked up. And because it's so adorable, I'm going to turn it into a candle. So to make a candle, all you need is another candle, which I also got from the thrift shop for 5 cents because it's adorable. And it's kind of the color of tea, and we're going to melt this and put it in there. Just in case anybody was wondering, no, I didn't have a lot of supervision as a child, or as an adult. So yeah, I light things on my carpet on fire. And now you have this adorable little candle. So we put a wick in it, and it looks like a little cup of tea, and it's just very, very cute. Paintbrush. Number 4. Plant all the herbs and spices and pretend that you're better than everyone else because you haven't bought a bottle of Advil since 2005. Might not be very big plans, but they're plans. Oh, I suppose I'll throw washi tape in there. I'll have more, I'm just not sure where I put it. Just very quickly, all of these can be used in different foods and such. much, but they also have different medicinal properties. So this is sweet marjoram, and it is interchangeable with like oregano, somewhat basil, but they have different flavors. But you make a tea out of this, and it can get rid of earaches in children, and get rid of gallstones, and just a lot of really good properties, coughs, colds. Lavender's been around forever. Everyone knows that it's used as a sedative. Again, used as a tea or used around your house to purify the air. This is really hard to grow though because it likes sand and it doesn't like water very much, so it's a little bit harder, but you can make jelly out of lavender and it's actually really good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So yarrow is kind of overlooked, but it's honestly been used as like Advil since the beginning of time. It helps with toothaches if you want to chew on the flowers, menstrual cramps, GI tract pain, literally anything you have, hay fever, any sort of cough. This is what you're going for. If you want to get rid of your Advil and your ibuprofen, just plant some yarrow and just keep that around because honestly it works the same and it's cheaper. Now everybody loves mint, you know, you can make it into gum and all different foods and everybody likes mint. Yeah, we know that. But it can also be used to help with bloating and gas, as well as being very good for indigestion and upset stomachs. I mean, sunflowers are just good to eat. They're vegan. I just like sunflowers. Sunflowers are pretty rad. So, lemon balm is kind of like lavender in the sense that it's been used for thousands of years as a kind of sedative and a sleep inducer. It reduces anxiety. People chew on it to cure bad breath. All sorts of different things can be used with this, so they kind of go together. They're made in a lot of jellies and teas together. So finally, you know, everybody knows about chamomile tea. Everyone says that it's this very calming sleep aid additive that you can put in your sleepy time tea. But a lot of people don't know that it helps with stomach flu, stomach bugs, and if you grind it up and make it into kind of a powder and you put it on any sort of, you know, scrapes or scratches, it's actually an anti-inflammatory, both internally and externally. So, you know, lots of things. All of these, you know, they can be used just as additives to food, but at the same time, they have a lot of medical properties that you can get rid of all of your ibuprofen, your Midol, your Advil, your Pepto-Bismol, all of it. You can just get rid of it and get a couple of these. You know, they're like $1 each. Number 5. Write sigils on literally everything.
Hello.
Hi,
What you doing?
I am gonna make spider spray for my boyfriend so that he can get the spiders out of his house. And this is like where the practical side of witchcraft comes in, where it's like, it's stuff that actually works. It's lemon, oil, and peppermint extract. So these smells will actually keep spiders away.
So don't kill spiders. Just use the spray.
Just use a spray, yeah.
Because spiders are friends.
Spiders are friends. Spiders do good. Don't want mosquitoes? Get spiders. Don't want bees? Get spiders. Don't want spiders? Get bees. It's real confusing. There's cap. Oh, gotcha. Now it won't write. Spider.
6. Tea is now your lifeblood. Drink it daily. Collect different types. Fill your cupboards. You don't need any food, just tea. And number 7, completely forget everything that I just said because Wicca is an individual state of being. You can be completely practical, like I am, or you can be a little bit more unpractical, like Libby is. But as long as it makes you happy, that's what the religion is about. So, I love you all. May the gods be with you, and have a nice day. Bye, guys. It's raining, and the plants are getting lots of much needed